haul. Finally building the set. Very excited about that. So yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, we got some parts here. As always, I hope we're not gonna take an entire stream to finish this set like I tend to do. If you guys know, you guys know. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna move my camera out of the way there a little bit because that was just in the way. We're gonna move this up here so you can kind of see more what I'm building. So very excited to get into this set. I'm very excited to build it. So yeah, Kings Mountain Fortress, very excited. We got the minifigures over here and some other parts. It was sorted out by color, which might help a bit. It was a little bit dusty though, so I did take a brush to it. But yeah, I mean, figures look in good condition. I think it is. Did I put that ghost there or did they? Because I remember they said they were missing a ghost and I must have put that in the back. If depending on when we finish this, I have another Crusader set we can build. So let's just start powering through this. Hopefully it will not be another stream like we just had, because that was awful. If you don't know what I'm talking about, last week was a pain in the butt when it came to that building stream. I was getting so frustrated by the end of it. It was not funny at all. Like, legitimately not funny. I was so done by the end of that one. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna put one there, and then we go another 4, and that's when we go one with a hole. I probably should have sorted the pieces. That was pretty helpful for the last stream. What's up, Grayson? What's up, cool collector guy? All right. So yeah, hopefully, again, just hoping this goes better, because that was very frustrating. All right, and then we got one of these. Look at that. Progress has been made already. All right, let's see here. I got this very interesting thing going with the front ramp. Let's see, that's needs to cover that. And then that's 2 4s. See, progress is being made, and that's all that matters, right? So yeah, we got some big news. First off, this set came out in 1990. I was just looking at the date of that, actually. So definitely an older model. All right, one second. Just moving some pieces out of the way so you guys can see more of what's going on here. Let's see if I just do that. Push it back some. There you guys go. That way you guys can kind of see more of what's going on here with the instructions and stuff. So what's up, LA Quadling? All right. So first off, there was a leak today, and if you don't follow leaks too closely, you probably missed it. But basically, it was a miniature. Basically, it's the first Black Falcon castle they did, and it's a miniature version of that with micro figures. And that one was a very interesting leak that happened because it was not something anyone had predicted. Try and get some of that dust off there. So, I don't know. That one was very odd. And it is a miniature of it. And so I'm wondering right now, because it's very similar to the Walmart, like Yellow Castle we got. It's very similar to this one, except without the landscape around it. I am wondering if it's going to be like another Walmart exclusive, which would be kind of cool to be able to collect those all, if they continuously do that. But that was just a very, I don't know, just out of the blue thing, and was just very interesting. Also, the green flags on it are right. I didn't realize the original castle it's based off of also had green flags, because I was about to be upset with Lego, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize most of the Black Falcon sets originally had green flags. And you would think that's something I would know. Like, that's something I would notice. But it's not. And I feel very stupid because of that. Got this set in bulk by great this by this year. Great build, nice. How much was like the entire bulk, and what else did you get in it? I'm always very curious about that. All right, looks we've finished step. Again, let's just hope it's more enjoyable than that Black Falcon's Fortress for me, because that was a nightmare when it came down to it. That was not fun to do. Also, technically this set came out 2 years after it, so hopefully that. What's up, JS? Trying to think here. There was something. Oh yeah. The other big thing that's going to happen this week is Viking Fortress. No, Viking Village. The Target set's gonna be announced this week. We're calling Thursday right now because of Target stuff. So keep your eyes on my YouTube channel because I will be bringing you guys the news. At least as of right now, Cheesy Studios has agreed to either do a stream or just like a video recording, kind of like we did for Eldorado. I don't know which one I'll probably do. I might do just a video, but I might do a stream with him and then just do a separate video, kind of the highlights of that in our kind of conversation. But look on out for that, because that will be a very fun conversation, and I'm very excited to wake up Thursday and hopefully have a good reveal from them. So, such a great set. Now that we've gotten a remake of the base plate with the Eldorado remake, we need is for them to want to try to make these great castles with it. I agree. Honestly, I'd rather them do Black Knight's Castle first, because it does have the raised base plate too. But it's such an iconic set, and would help us bring us back Black Knight. So, this should, yes, that is the key. And probably a lot of you are wondering, why is he complaining that, this should be... look, I can do hard builds, but for some reason, that Black Monarch's Castle triumphed over me. I was very much done by it, by that. Sorry, done with it is how I should put that. But yeah, so some really cool sets hopefully being announced this week, and I'm very excited to see what we get from Lego. So, all right, making good progress here though. For a Breaking Up Brad stream, we're kind of flying through at the moment. So, I wonder how they realized that base plate. Size that base plate prior to manufacturing. I bet they molded it. They had like a mold that they did. And then they went with that. Which, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, it'd been kind of cool if they made a little tunnel over here or something you could come out the side with. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Yes, this is same even as Eldorado Fortress and a few others. So technically, you could take that new Eldorado Fortress base plate. Technically, like, because you could rip it apart, and if you have that base plate left, you could technically build this on top of that. So it is the same as those. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing? So, all right. So wait, hold up here. Oh no, that's supposed to be light gray of those. There we go. Right? Looking at this right? Yep, okay. This uses a very interesting technique for the castle gate, just like the last one did. Which also, I am very excited, guys. I'm gonna pull up a set that I got recently in the mail with a couple other sets. So we're gonna have a Royal Knight stream here soon. If you guys can't see that, that's the Royal Knight's Castle. So this is gonna be a stream here, and actually my friend Maticus Bricks also has one, and we want to do a building stream where we both build that set. So just a heads up, that's coming here soon. But gonna do that set at some point. I got the Dragon Masters castles, so we got a lot of castles we got to build here. I got to use them in videos. So, yeah, very excited for that. All right, where is? Just looking for this one piece. let's see. That is, I am looking at this, and so, all right. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah. For those who don't know, I didn't own many Royal Knight sets. Actually, I didn't own any until Virginia, because now I own that one. Also got a small one. And with that other, I think it's a skeleton one. And then also I did get this set. So I have this one if we finish this set, depending on how quickly we do it. So I honestly have a bunch of small sets I'll probably just build on one stream together. I got some 2013 castle. I got that one. So I got plenty of stuff, and I got streams for days at this point. All right. So I do know part-wise this set is supposed to be 100% complete, unless they lied to my face, which I definitely could see happening. I mean, they probably just heard Bricking Up Brad was buying the castle set, and they're like, nope, we're going to make sure half the pieces are missing, honestly. Light gray. All right, we're looking at this. So that goes like this. And all right, we're going to build this other part of it while we're looking for that piece. So we're not just sitting on this one step here for like 10 hours, because that's what always happens. Let's see here. That gray looks like light bluish gray. Yeah, that's light bluish gray. Well, that's not the end of the world. All right, we need a 1x6. I had two versions of the Roy Knight's Castle. The later one felt kind of cheap as the flags and minifigures had stickers, unlike the previous one. Was there a Royal Knight's Castle with stickers and stuff? I don't think that was a thing. I've never heard of that. I know I should hide a brown frog. What's up, Doodle? What's up, Baron? What's up, Kegger? No, we got the crew coming in now. All right. Oh, here we go. Literally these two pieces I'm holding is what I'm looking for. All right. Yeah, it does look like a couple pieces they did put in light bluish gray, but that's not the end of the world. I think I have some of that in not light bluish gray, so we should be fine. But yeah, awesomeness. All right. Let's see, so we're building up kind of what goes into here right now. We're building up this top area for those wondering what's going on. It's talking about 10176. If you have to give me a name, what year and what year it came out. Because I can't think of sets off the top of my head just from the numbers, I'll be honest. Hey, I was playing Maniac Miners today, and it's actually a ton of fun. Right? Guys, if you missed that stream yesterday, I was playing Maniac Miners, which is, someone took the, sorry, what am I, jeez, my head is blanking. Someone took Rock Raiders, there we go, Rock Raiders. So someone took Rock Raiders, the video game, and spent 4 years on building it from the ground up with better graphics, but it's basically still the same game. And they added in levels and did a bunch of cool stuff to it. And I was playing it on stream yesterday. I was having a tough time because I didn't do the tutorial and I was still trying to figure that out. I played the tutorial more after I got off, and it's definitely fun. It's definitely a really cool game. I highly recommend it. I checked it out. You can go to that stream to get the link to it. I didn't get a single virus, and there's a lot of people in this. Just Royal Knight's Castle? Huh, that's weird. I didn't actually, I'll have to do research into that. So, because of that, I've checked it out. I make sure it's, like, I'm not, like, recommending a game that has a ton of bugs. Like, viruses. It's not viruses at all. It's well known in the community. The guy is a member of the community, but it's really cool. Got 3 castle sets and a partial pirate ship and a bunch of old city sets for 40-pound bulk. Oh, that sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good deal right there. One by six. Come on. Oh my goodness. It's a 1x4. Nope. 1x4, another 1x4, another 1x4. Oh, come on. I thought this was going to be easier. It doesn't help that literally all the colors are either gray or black. Gray or black. That's it. So, I recently been playing Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Nice. Lots of memories wrapped up in that game. Not all of them good either, I'll be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just making sure I didn't put a 1x6 somewhere where I wasn't supposed to. Alright, so let's see. Build that up by doing this. Yeah, Rock Raiders was a very cool theme. Very well done. Yeah, they did some cool stuff with that. I'm actually working on... Oh, there's the 1x6. I'm actually working on my Power Miners video right now. Because I've been doing a lot of vintage themes, and I wanted to bring it to a little bit of the newer era. I mean, 2000s themes, more or less. So I'm working on that video, which I'm really excited about. I forgot how cool Power Miners was, but... I don't know why you're getting 5 sets of ads in 15 minutes, because that's not what you're supposed to... I do set ads on my streams, and that's because this is my full-time job, and I apologize for that. But you should not be getting that many ads. I don't know why you're getting that many ads, but yeah, Power Miners. Oh my gosh, just such an awesome theme. I was looking at, and I think there's a group of themes that were kind of more just like adventure based. I mean, it wasn't like adventures, but I think adventures falls under this group of themes, where it's just like a group of adventurers and they have a task to do and they go do that task. And that's it. And I think Power Miners kind of falls under that sub-theme of like kind of that group of themes, in my personal opinion. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there is just that really sweet spot there. King's Leo's castle uses the same base plate, but is different than Royal Knight's castle or the Royal King's castle. I like King's Leo castle. It had a neat, clear stained glass piece. I do remember that piece. Super cool. Power Miners was the best. Same. So I had a few of the sets. My best friend had a few of the sets. I really want to pick up some of those sets these days, because I don't actually own... none of mine are built, and I had 2 small sets. Okay, and now I'm missing a 6x. I was promised this set was complete. That is very frustrating. 6x6 in light gray. But I really want to get the drill, because that set was just awesome. We need original Lego themes that aren't just like Ninjago and these like kind of like superhero. It's like, it feels like all these groups are like kind of superheroes basically. And I get that's something that's kind of popular right now. But I think superhero things are getting less popular. Like, I mean, Ninjago is Monkey King. I don't know. Whenever I do Bricklink, or I grab any Power Miners and Rock Raider specific pieces in the store. That's smart. I do that with sometimes castle figures too. I'll try to pick up any castle figures that they have sitting around. Well, this is frustrating. Am I just... Oh, because I'm looking... Okay, I'm dumb. This happens every stream, guys. I think this is why I just don't build huge, humongous sets. Because imagine me dealing with this every stream, but worse with, like, I think I'd just fail at Rivendell when it just came to it. All right, I still didn't find the 2x2 I'm looking for. Let's see here. But yeah, no, I don't know, Power Miners, I love the color scheme, and it's also one of those themes that just got like, hey, city's just gonna take it. And that kind of frustrates me, that city literally just gets like, oh, you want space? Well, here's city space sets. Oh, you want power miners? Well, we're gonna give you volcano miners, or just mining, which has the super dozer but worse. Like, and that just frustrates me. That frustrates me that Lego can't come up with original themes anymore. I don't know. Like, I love watching my good friend Cheesy Studio, who he's going to be hopefully on my channel this week for the Viking set when we do that, just as long as everything goes as planned. I always say maybe because there's, you know, always the off chance that, I don't know, something comes up in life. Same thing with Arctic. That is very true. You know, we had Arctic and then City kind of expand. Grab that. But I love watching his videos, especially when he dives into the themes, because legitimately it's like, I mean, I was watching his Exo Force Wave 2 video today, and he just did a fantastic job on that, just talking about the theme and like the sets and how it's just so much different than it was. But I don't know. Do you get a partial refund if a set doesn't have the pieces? I mean, I didn't buy this off Bricklink, so no, because it was Facebook Marketplace. So, I mean, I don't know, I'm still missing one of the parts, but I'll just keep building up the areas that don't need that part and hopefully run across it. I'm guessing it's just somewhere in this giant pile of parts, and I just haven't found it yet, because that's usually what it is. All right, so let's see here. A lot of 1x2s. All right. What are my thoughts on Dreams? I think Dreams is a fun idea. But I appreciate it for it being an original theme, and I'm trying to not go so hard on certain themes that I used to go so hard on. I was very against Dreams when I first saw the leaks for it. It just, like, the plot of it sounded kind of stupid. Also, there was something about purple mushrooms, and it just like, wow, they're telling kids to take drugs, basically? Okay. I don't remember if anyone else remembers seeing that, but it was legitimately was like, yeah, they do purple mushrooms to go into dream worlds. And I'm like, that kind of sounds like they're, like, are you hearing this? Are you guys on it when doing this? So, I don't know. I think the theme isn't an awful theme. And I think it's good, and it's a step in the right direction of the type of themes I'd like Lego to see you start making. And there are some really solid sets. There are some really creative choices there. I don't know. Again, it kind of feels like all the... I think there is plot and story if you watch the TV show. And I think there is some really solid stuff in the sets themselves. But my thing is, it kind of feels like all the original themes we get right now are these kind of like, they have superpowers. It feels like I don't know, they're going into Dream World and they're doing all these crazy things. Or you got Ninjagos who are spinning, masters of Spinjitzu. I don't fully know what later Ninjago is like. I've only watched earlier seasons of it. I mean, even what theme am I thinking of here? Monkey Kid. I mean, it kind of feels very similar plot lines. I was watching Nexo Knights recently for research purposes, because why else would I be watching Nexo Knights? And it kind of felt like the same thing. Now, I appreciate certain things about Nexo Knights, and I appreciate certain things about Ninjago, but again, it comes down to, where's our adventure-based themes? Where's the themes that are like, hey, we're just going to drill into the ground and we find crazy rock monsters? Where's our themes that's like, hey, this is a fantasy world or a sci-fi world that's, whatever it is. I don't know. To me, that's the crazy part. They're trying to hook anime fans. Yeah. I have Nexo Knight socks on. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, Ninjago's tough. Those early seasons, I'm sorry if you have nostalgia for it, they suck. Oh my gosh, that was the toughest thing to get through, was the early seasons of Ninjago so far, because I'm trying to get through it because I want to understand Ninjago better. But jeez, I'm sorry, I struggle. I have a theory that these licensed themes like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars are actually preventing LEGO from doing fantasy or sci-fi sets outside of limited release special editions. Yeah, that is definitely something that is happening right now, and it's really sad to see that. That's originally the reason space went away, but I don't know. But they don't have Lord of the Rings on the shelves right now. They want special edition set, and then some brickheads, so... Adam, you wanted to know what my thoughts are on the new little Black Falcon Castle GWT with nano figures. I think it looks great. I'm glad that it's kind of faithful to the original. I don't know if you guys didn't see my Instagram story. I didn't realize that one of the things about the original of the set that set's based off of is that they use green flags, and they actually use them for the Black Falcons use green flags a bunch. And for some reason, I always thought they were blue. So that was very interesting and something that was making me think a bit about different stuff. But I think it's really cool. I have a feeling it's going to be a Walmart exclusive, because that's what it looked like. It looked like this little yellow castle. And I'm wondering if they're going to do a line of these miniature castles. I'm hoping that's not the Magisto GWP that was rumored, because if so, pissed. But I think we're also going to get the Magisto GWP. So... I think there is some solid stuff there, and I'm excited to see what LEGO does. It's just a very interesting thing. But whatever it is, it's going to be put behind a giant paywall that no one's going to be able to afford. But we're all going to try to get it because we want it. Like, that's how it's going to go, sadly. I suggest trying a LEGO Dream set for sure. I bought and built an entire wave and impressed for sure. Show is okay, but I think it has problems. No, and for the record, I think the sets are actually really solid. I like the creativity behind it. It's more of the story behind that I care about. So for me, I think the story is where I'm coming from. And I think Dream sets are kind of cool because you got space, a little mixture of space in there and some other stuff. And they did a decent job of adding this really awesome creative element where they give you ideas like you can have a car or you can have a crocodile car. Like, I would prefer just the car, but I definitely know some people would prefer that crocodile car. So, and same thing with the turtle bus. So I think I appreciate that about Dreams, and I think there's some other really solid stuff about Dreams I appreciate, but I still think there's some issues there, and I think it'll really depend on that next wave of Dreams of how it's going to do. But I think the first wave is doing pretty well so far. So, Exo Force was total anime, and it was awesome. Oh, agreed. Legitimately, Exo Force is amazing. They did fantastic job with that, and I definitely think it's a theme that needs some sort of contender, because I don't think Ninjago is that, and I think, like, I'm not even an anime fan, and I love Exo Force. I think they did such a fantastic job with that theme. All right, I need to find this one piece I'm missing because legitimately it's making it very difficult to move on. It also kind of sucks that this is such an integral part. It's literally one of these. That's all I'm looking for. The Black Falcon microscale set, it was leaked. I saw it on Instagram, and there's a Discord server I'm a part of that's like a ton of Castle fans, and it was dropped in there. So that's the two places I saw it. It's not public thing yet, but at some point here soon, I'm calling it this week, it will probably be announced. And it might even be a GWP for Target, because Target's having their special event happening this week. Do I have one of these parts just in this drawer? I have one in black sitting right here. Do I have one in gray? Drawer tends to have this type of part in it. Come on. Come on, cross your fingers, guys. Let's hope. Speaking of power miners, no. Alright. We're going to use a black one for now, and then eventually I will find myself a gray one. Because I guess I know where they are, but... yeah, I'm not going through that. Or that, which is actually where it'd be. Yeah, that's a lot to go through for me to find. Alright. Yeah, this looks like an old black one too, so that should work. For now, at least, until I find it, which I'll probably find it in the next few seconds, so... I got to chat. It was cool chatting. Good luck with the build, and appreciate it. Let's see here. Themes where there are almost no limits to reality like dreams are almost boring. Yeah. I don't know. It really just depends on the theme sometimes, too. I think we've seen, like, Power Miners. It gave you an area where you're kind of playing in, but when it came down to it, you could really pick and choose the story. Yeah, there was a small bit of lore to it, but not a lot, and I think that's what kind of made that theme fun in a way. Whereas there's other themes that just... I don't even know how to explain it, honestly. But like that one, it kind of gave you some different options. Whoa, that's a lot of dust. I should have cleaned these parts better. But I don't know. It really just depends on the theme. Definitely started being wary of the story. Still think the promise because of Dreams Realms reference classic space and some castle knowledge, which is why I had promised tons of potential. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I appreciate it. What was the mad scientist time travel theme? Briefly existed in so that was Time Cruisers. Yeah, it was Time Cruisers or Time Twisters too. Yeah, there's a theme a lot like Dreams that they did that on. So. All right. Where was the next step I'm missing here? So we need 1x1s there. And Dreams seems kind of lazy. They are dreams, so kind of slap together what they want. And that was my biggest problem with the theme originally. And again, if you enjoy the theme, good for you. I'm seeing a lot of people are really enjoying that theme, and that makes me happy. I always love it when a good original theme gets some love. But I definitely agree, and that was kind of my first argument against it. Was like it's like literally their inspiration for it was, hey, kids have dreams and are creative in dreams, so let's do dreams. And I was like, I have dreams about castles. Where are my castles? Or, no, I'm not even going to get into those kinds of dreams. But, like, you know, like, people have dreams about all different kinds of things. Like, I don't know. Most of my dreams, I don't even know what's going on in them. So, like, that was my issue. Was like, this just doesn't seem like the best move of being like, yo, guys, I have a brilliant idea. All right, kids have dreams. All right, and they're creative in their dreams. So we're gonna make a theme based off that. Where does that? I don't know. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Miles? What's up, Ethan the Artisan? Yes, I know you have that set. Wow, some awesome people dropping in the stream all of a sudden. If I choose how Lego would make castle sets line, I would prefer them to make it regular way or as modular sets come together. Yeah, that'd be really cool. In the way you want it. Dreams kind of reminds me of Time Cruisers, which is why I asked. Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely think. Do you think we will ever get an affordable Lego castle set? No. I legitimately think Lego hates castle fans at this point. They put out some of the best sets for it, but, well, do I really need to say anything more? Dreams was heavy Time Cruisers vibes for sure. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100% there. Look at the parts here. All right. The high quality weeks of the new medieval market village look. Was there higher quality leaks for that set? I haven't seen anything for that unless it was right before I hopped on the stream or during the stream. I haven't seen anything. Which, if it is, please let me know. Because I don't know what leaks you were looking at that I haven't even seen yet, which would surprise me if I haven't seen that leak yet, because I usually get notified pretty heavily, unless I'm in a live stream, which would explain why I haven't seen it. Again, light bluish gray bricks in here, and that upsets me, but I'm gonna have to figure out a way to replace all those. Lego not having a castle theme at the moment, we can spend the money collecting old sets. True. Lego should make a Time Cruisers like theme, where in the theme each set is a point in time castle set, pirate set. Yeah, that would be cool, for sure. All right, here, 1 second. So we're gonna go. Let's see, we need a 1 by 1. One by one, and then. What? These instructions don't make sense all of a sudden. Because literally they want me to do this. Wait. Have that in the right spot. Is it just I'm looking at this at the bad angle? Because I'm guessing that's it now I'm looking at it. What is going on here? Oh, okay. Wow, trying to screw me up. These instructions are awful. This is why I hate building these older sets. Do I ever play with my Lego Knights? Yes, all the time. Well, not as much anymore. I don't usually have the time as much anymore, but I do enjoy it. Once in a while, I have fun with them. Usually, it's like consisting of setting up some cool mocks. I'm actually trying to set up something back there with all my Kingdom sets right now. That is what I thought, right? So, from the looks of it, you put down a 1 by 4. But when you look at it on this side, it looks like... so now it's 1 by 4 plate, but when you do it on this side, it looks like a 2 by... What is going on with these instructions? Who I want in the Space CMF theme? New Blacktron figure would be kind of cool. Like, I mean, like another kind of villain to the Blacktron squad. See, there's some other. Definitely have other things. All right, who's ready to see Brad rage again? Because these sets, oh my gosh, I'm getting so frustrated with these older castle sets. I'm so glad I just have to build this once and then never again, hopefully. Because some of these instructions are just awful. I think Rock Raiders would be really cool if they did that as I think Rock Raiders would be cool for a space game because they are safe. Space. Which new sets had instructions like old? I don't. I mean, like, I wish they looked designed, but these instructions are awful. Holy crap. The number of just, like, areas where you're trying to look at it, and you're like, no, this doesn't make sense. There's so many. It's not even funny at this point of how many. Like, look, okay, look at this. Look at this. So right there says 1x4 plate. And then here it completely changed. I don't know. That just frustrates me. You can't tell. All right, here, let's see. We're gonna get a curved piece around that. Because, like, everything here is right. I also don't have a second 2x4. Yeah, if I go to the end of the instructions, it looks like that. All right, let me think here. Oh, wait, hold up. Bricklink, or Brickset. Actually, either of them is good, because I just need to look up Kings, Mountain, Fortress. There we go. So I gotta look at parts listings here, because I need to see if my theory is correct. No, there's just supposed to be one of those? Yeah, I know, right? Imagine trying to be a child. This makes absolutely no sense. Has anyone ever built this set before? I'm looking for the people who have built this set in the comments. Because, yeah, this is... I can't figure out... Because when you look at it, it sticks out. Wait, hold up. Nope, that's supposed to be a 1x4. Because I was going to say, did I use the 1x4 in the wrong spot? But no, that's supposed to go there. Okay, for those who built the instructions, this spot right here, this is what I'm struggling with. What's supposed to come on top of here? Because it says a 1x4 plate, but like it's, and then it wants me to hook this piece up, but that comes off like this, and so it looks like it's supposed to be a 1x4. I'm sorry, 2x4 here. I'm so utterly confused. I honestly like. Oh, you did a 19. Yeah, it's not helpful for this situation unless you can remember what piece was used there, because that is. Because, like, again, the instructions aren't showing correctly. Because it looks like it should be a 2x. So I'm looking at, because it says there should only be one by gray part there. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna need, I'm sorry, this is like taking over half the stream at this point. I apologize for that. I'm just so utterly confused. Instructions, let's see. Yeah, see, that looks like it pops out. Or does it just have a swing there that doesn't... I'm so confused here. Oh! Oh! I think I know what it is. Okay, one second. It's shown very terribly. But so that is right. Okay, I figured it out. So all right. 1x4 here. So that's 1x4 here, and then you put this part here, and that allows this to swing out. So what's going on here is the 1x4 does go there, but then you put a 1x4 knot plate brick here, and then that allows this door to swing out. So that's what it is. That's what it is. It allows that part to swing out, but it's shown horribly in the instructions. So, all right, I apologize for that. All right. We got it. Oh my goodness. That was a trip in itself. All right. Now we can make some progress here. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, yeah, it just floats there. And so I just wasn't, I don't know. It's just how in the instructions show it, it's awful. That's all I'm going to say. It's coming out a little bit better than Black Knight's Castle, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing a piece, which I'm going to have to find later, which is going to suck. And then also there's definitely a few pieces I saw that I want to go back and find light gray and not bluish light gray and replace those parts. So at some point I'm going to have to do that, but not right now. We'll just kind of leave it for now. All right. And then I need... Bam. And bam. Building these older sets have not been as fun as the newer stuff. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like I've been way more stressed out about these sets. All right, so here's the... All right. Here's the jail. All right, and then we need... This part goes here. And then this part goes here. We're making progress. Yeah, this castle is pretty small, but... Nope, that's the wrong window. I mean, it's just the size of a 32 by 32 blaze plate. Like, the actual castle itself isn't very big. All right, I'm trying to figure out what steps I missed here. All right, I think we're pretty good. Alrighty. Got some gunk on this gray. All right, there we go. Spin that around. This is, I mean, so this raised base plate is pretty common. So it's, we're also going to see it when we do Fire Breathing Fortress build. We're also going to see it in a bunch of other sets. So Yeah, it's 435 pieces in 20 steps. It's amazing how small it is. Felt very detailed back in the day. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of these sets back in the day were crazy. I mean, they were legitimately very great sets. It's just harder sometimes to look at them and think that because of, we get the Lion Knights castle and we're like, yeah, there's no castle that can top this. Like, also a lot of big parts for a lot of these walls and older castle. Eight figures definitely was a big deal. Which I noticed that when we did Black Monarch's Castle, was how many figures it had. And that was just really cool to be able to get that many figures. Think of how cheap that set would have been back in the day. But you get like a small army of 12 figures right away. And then you just buy up, there's some good options there to buy up a bunch of stuff to army build even more. So it's like, I feel like it would have been a lot, like, if sets we got back in the day were out now, jeez, the number of armies of Black Falcons, Black Knights, Crusaders, it would be insanity. You think the clone stuff is bad now? Jeez, just imagine the castle fans. I've seen some crazy stuff before, but it looked massive to an 8-year-old who saw it behind glass case in Toys R Us. It's true. The raised base plates were big and bulky, but they added some good texture to the set. It's very true. Have you seen the Lego SpongeBob Pirate minifigure? I have, actually. Just stop by and say, hi, what's up, Subu? Sobo? Fantasy was your favorite. I love the Crown Knights versus Skeletons. It's very true. Very solid theme there. Even if not everyone thinks it, it's still a very solid theme. I'm so paranoid about getting my old and new gray parts mixed together. I wish they would never have changed color. I know, right? It frustrates me because you'll buy sets and it's like, oh, yep, that's old gray. Like that's new gray mixed in here, or old gray, or even like, I don't know. It felt about many different things, so. It was very easy to get an army for knights in any faction back in the day. Very true. And again, like, just think about that in today's world. Like, people would be going nuts. Like, I think about how many sets I would just buy. Because I'd be like in Target, I'd be like, oh, well, I'm just going to pick up a couple of these. Why not? Like, I would legitimately... So there was a thing recently where someone was... my good friend, Shy, said, if you want a theme to do well, Lego recently said, buy the second wave. Because the second wave of set... And I feel like... Okay. So at Brick Slopes, Lego said that a theme... They'll determine how long a theme will go for, depending on how the second wave does. Which also, Lego, I've been looking at a lot of your second waves lately for some older themes. It was all huge sets, okay? Like, but, they did say, if you want, kind of buy the second theme. And, so basically, that I think hopefully I'm explaining this well. Basically, if you want a theme to continue, buy the second wave. And I'm just like, dude, give us Castle. The first wave will do well. And then I'll make sure the second wave single-handedly does well. Like, even if it's me creating content to get you guys to buy it, whether it's every time I'm in Target or Walmart buying it, whatever it is, I will make sure that theme does well. Like, I will single-handedly make sure Castle returns. And I will team up with every content creator who even thinks that, even says they're a Castle content creator, to promote the crap out of that theme. Like, legitimately, I'd make sure that whatever I had to do, I would be doing giveaways or whatever. But legitimately, my channel would just turn into me talking about that theme. Because I would want anyone and everyone under the sun to be buying it. And if that's how I go out in life, then I am very happy that I accomplished that mission at least. All right. Put those parts on there. But I also don't think I'd be alone and would have to do it alone. So. All right. Mini figure size Herelico sets would have been awesome. What's up, tanks and stuff? I don't know. What? Do you think the... I didn't see that whole thing with the duck. I'll have to check that out. But probably not. I need to figure that out because I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'll definitely check that out and see. I was looking on eBay and I won a bid war on the Black Knight's Castle. Dude, that's awesome. Let's go. That's an awesome set. Big congratulations on that. Which, for the record, I've had Lego Braille this entire time because you could get it, actually. It just wasn't in a set like that. And I've had this, when I worked at the Lego store, for a few years now, I was given that. So it's really cool that they're doing it. I'm really happy. You know, it's a really awesome thing that Lego's trying to do there. But I'm like, for me, it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I've legitimately had this the entire time. Blacksmire Castle wasn't cheap back in 1988. $68 was a lot of money back. True. That is very true. But geez, $68 today. Oh, I would have bought in like 3. If that. 3 at minimum. All right. So let's see here. So this goes on here. We got a little trapdoor type device, which is supposed to fall when you pull out the tab there, but it will not because that piece is very tough in there. I should probably have been looking at the front date because I think I missed a bunch of steps with that. All right. We're almost an hour in. I will be finishing this up tonight. All right, we're getting close. I'm not gonna make you guys watching me another stream of me struggling through this set. So I'm gonna make sure we finish this. Up and away. Wait, gnomes count as a castle faction? What set did gnomes come in? All right. Let's see here. All right, no, I didn't already put that part there. All right, we're looking for a slope piece that I'm not seeing. And like I have all the parts out now, and it's a very small amount of parts. Yeah, that doesn't ever fall. Yeah, I'm not seeing this. Oh, and I think I know where I could get one. Trying to remember what bucket I recently dumped that into, because I think I used it for, I have one for a build. Dang it, I don't remember where I disassembled that for. Dang it, because it's going to be in here. Wait, what is this bucket? Oh, it could be in here too. This definitely has a bunch of sets. I'm looking for a 2x, it's like 2 tall slope. I think this piece is integral too. I don't see one. Dang it. I know what I used one for building recently, and so, yeah. Found one. Almost lost it, but I found one. And it's old gray too. Perfect. All right. We're in good spot now. I would love to make Fright Night sets in October, but I do not legitimately have the money or any of the Fright Night sets. After this last haul I got, that was kind of a lot of my Lego budget, but I plan on doing a Fright Nights video in October, actually, is my goal, and also Vikings, beginning of October, end of September, kind of that area, which will probably be my next 2 Tavern Talks. I really want to do Dwarfs, I'm not going to lie. I've been thinking about that theme a lot. And I'm thinking I'm not gonna bite the bullet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do that theme here sooner than later. All right, I've messed up here again, but not hard fix. But I'd love to build some Fright. I don't actually have any, like, I could do Nexo Nights in October. That's kind of the only thing that I have. I don't know. I'm trying to think what I got that might be good for October. The pirate build I'm probably going to save for October now, or end of September. So. Dang it. But at some point, yeah, I don't know, I'll find something fun to build in October. What's the best Lego castle? 90th anniversary castle beats every other castle hands down, and I don't care, like, oh, castles are better. No, they aren't. The 90th anniversary castle is the best Lego castle Lego has ever done. And I don't care if people are like, well, it's newer, so it's not better. The older castles have their charm. The older castles are good. But when it comes down to it, 90th anniversary castle just wipes the floor with every other castle. There's no beating that set. Unless someone else can bring up one castle right now. I don't think anyone can bring up another castle right now that they actually think is better than the 90th anniversary castle. What's up, Joes? What's up, Ron? Dude, you gotta go back on your vacation. But how is Vancouver? Hope it's great. It's right above now on display. I mean, it's right over here. So I got it right above. And I actually have a second one I recently broke apart. I think I have a really fun idea for a video with the second one of some mocks I kind of want to do. So I might be getting the new castle in September. No, don't get it in September. Wait till November. There's definitely a Magisto GW key coming. And just buy those at the same time. Gives you a little more time to save up. I think there you go. So, Brad, do you have a release date for the Viking Village? Guys, Viking Village is October. I think it's 1st or the 10th. I can't remember exactly. But Viking Village will be announced Thursday. We are guaranteeing it. I will put money on it that Thursday we are getting a Viking Village announcement from, because Target's doing their whole nerd geek. I don't remember. It's Geek Week or something. But if you look at it, September 1st, they have marked for the Lego release. And what's the big Target set coming out for Lego? Viking Village. I think we're going to get some other announcements in there too. But Viking Village should be coming out, being announced then. So, Night Lord's Castle doesn't come close. Nope. It's good, but there's better castles in that style. You're right, November. Dude, I'm sorry. I know I'm pretty crazy. I was pretty hard to find at Virginia because I was gone the first day, and then the second day I was just all over the place. I was just going wild that day, and I was so out of it by the end of it because I'd just been at a wedding. So I do apologize for that, and hopefully at the next convention you'll be able to find me. Wait, hold up. Oh, this is when we stick in the next thing here. The Knight of Fenrir's castle, amazing hands down. Outside of like King Leo's castle, Black Falcon's castle, and Black Knight's castle. Yeah, I mean those castles are solid. I don't know. I think I don't know. After building some of the older castles, they're cool. There's some really good stuff in them. But like, I don't know. Also, I think some of the newer castles deserve some credit too, because there were some really solid newer castles we have gotten that they just did fantastic jobs on. So, I do have to say that. Let's see here. It's one. All right. And we got 1x2 there. Dude, I know you recently bought that Death Ray. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to Brickfest in Denver for the first time. It's in November. Have no idea what to expect. Enjoy. It should be a great time. Brad, are you going to make an orc army with the... Have you not seen my CMF orc army? I've posted about it on Instagram, but I have 75 of the CMF orcs, plus a ton of Chima orc crocodiles. Mixed them together. I think I had 160 at last count. And that also had some goblins in it, some like Ninjago looking orcs. And then I also have like 40 in that army of, I think it was like 30 or something of the fantasy orcs. I love orcs as top 5 factions for me. So I have a lot of them. Like my top 5 factions are 2010 Dragon Knights, Wolfpack, Dragon Masters, Orcs, and Dwarves. Not in that order, but 2010 Dragon Knights are number 1 for me. But those are like my top 5. And then like Fright Knights is up there too. I guess I did forget about them. That's number, like, those 6 are like my favorite factions. So. $6086 and $6090. I can confirm that they aren't. They're good, not the best. I went to the Denver Toy Museum and found a really old castle set on display. That is awesome. But yeah, no, I have a massive work army, and I absolutely love it. I mean, it's not going to get as big as like someone like Shines, who has like 1,000. But I have a lot. So many. Yeah, I kind of went ham on those guys. I was going crazy every time I could. Do you own the fantasy? I do not. I want the big one, but it's so expensive. It's not worth it to me right now, so I haven't picked that up. I'm hoping after the new market set, we get Rehashed Mill Village or Kingdom's Joust. I definitely agree. That would be awesome. There's too many good factions like the Angry Bird. Oh my gosh. No. Nope. I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even addressing that one right there. The 3-in-1 castle is pretty cool, especially if you combine 3 of them. That's true. Dwarf Mine, I mean, it's a dwarf's castle in a way. I think that is a pretty unique one, and it definitely deserves some love, because that is an awesome set. But yeah, I do hope to do the dwarf soon as a video, because they're just so cool. They did such a fantastic job of that group. And yes, they're short-lived. We have gotten some CMFs in that group. But definitely a good group right there. And definitely one that, even if they're not connected to Fantasy Era, I think we need another faction like that, personally. All right. Do you think LEGO will try bringing back the medieval theme with longer line of sets? So I get questions like this all the time. Do I think LEGO's bring back space? Do I think LEGO's bring back this? Do I think... And no offense, like, I appreciate... I'm glad that you guys think, like, I'm someone with... I don't know. And that's the thing, is when it comes down to it, I don't know, because LEGO is so unpredictable right now. LEGO is just all over the place of what they will and will not do. And it's just absolutely insanity to me. And so it's like trying to cipher out what Lego is doing is the hardest thing for me sometimes, and trying to figure that out. So sometimes I just don't think about it too much, because it's like, well, we'll see what Lego does. Like, I think there is a possibility in 2025 we could get something. Lion Knight's Castle, there's a big upheaval for that kind of set right now. So in that way, I could see that happening, because there's just a lot of people clamoring for that type of thing. So I don't know legitimately, when it comes down to it, what Lego is going to do. I hope, the Blacksmith was in top 10 best-selling sets when it came out. I mean, for a while it was. That set sold incredibly well. I mean, stuff like Rivendell has sold well. Like, people have shown Lego that, hey, we love fantasy era, we love, like, medieval. You have your own YouTube channel, Brad, that makes you your ultimate authority on things. Yeah, guys, I'm the ultimate authority on Castle. But, like, I get why you guys ask me. I get it, because I'm very knowledgeable of this. I usually keep pretty close to leaks and stuff like that. So when it comes down to it, I do have a pretty good knowledge, usually, of these different themes. And what Lego is kind of doing or working on. I just have no clue, honestly. Because it's just, Lego will be like, do something, and it's like, hey, that did really well, so do you want to do more of that? And they're like, no, we're good. And I'm like, okay. Hopefully you do, but... did you enjoy the new Lego Indiana Jones sets? I've not bought them yet. I want to. There's some really cool ones. I'm big friends with Mini Superheroes Today, is a good friend of mine, and he absolutely loved those. And was super happy with it, though. So, yeah, I think they did a great job on those sets. I just have personally not bought them yet. I'm waiting for the right GWP. I'll probably throw one on top of the Viking Village to get the Magisto GWP, because those are some of the few sets I'm actually kind of like considering right now. I know someone just mentioned the new gunship. I don't own a gunship, so I would love to own that at a gunship. So I am thinking about picking that one up. But when it comes down to it, I just like to not miss another gunship, because I keep doing that, and that sucked. But yeah, like, we've gotten some, I don't know, we've definitely got some very interesting and very good sets lately. We're very blessed to have gotten the castle and pirate sets we've gotten. So hopefully we get more of those. And they keep messing. Brad is the king of castle. I'll take it. I don't want a Coruscant UCS gunship. I want a regular one. That's very true, and I understand where people are coming with that. I'm okay with it. I mean, I'd rather have a regular one, and I think they did do some mess ups with the new one. But, I mean, I'm just kind of happy that they did make one when it comes down to it. Where was another one of those supposed to go? Is this another piece that... This is getting very frustrating when I'm realizing how many parts they messed up or whatever. Yep, that's another mess up by them. So instead of giving me a 2x2, so this is supposed to have another stud connection over here. They just gave me one with a single stud connection. I don't even know where to begin looking, and if I've used that piece in something. Sorry, I'm getting very frustrated with how incomplete this set is, actually. Like, it's in pretty, for how much I paid for it, honestly, I can't complain because it was a lot cheaper than Bricklink. But at the same time, it's still, when you get told something's complete and you find out it's not, especially when I'm on live stream, that's really what the big deal is. Because like otherwise I'd be like, all right, whatever. That's when I get frustrated because it's like, all right, I just want to build this. I don't want to mess around trying to find the parts. All right, I'm not even going to try to find that. I'm just going to use the piece they gave me. Hopefully it'll work for now. I missed a 3-in-1 Creator Pirate ship for a year or so ago. Do you think it'd be worth buying it now, use the money for a different pirate set? I think personally, save it up to win the other pirate ships. That pirate ship was a uh-oh. My phone just died. We're going to do that. Let's see. Can we just point this down some? All right, not the best angle. Let's see here. All right, so usually I use my phone for this type of thing, and my phone just died because I went an hour and 15 minutes over. All right, we're gonna just do. I'm gonna turn this a little bit this way. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. Just to me, it's a little bit frustrating when Lego kind of does that. I'll try to bring up this build when I'm done with it. I'm just gonna continuously. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good way to show this off. The only way I could stand up and put it on top of some boxes, maybe. When am I planning on building the skeleton attack ship? I want to make sure I find the parts for that first before I go ahead and build that. But probably when I do the skeleton faction, or if, I don't know, whenever I do the fantasy era faction, I'll probably build that. But I do want to build that. What would you recommend is the best set of 2012? I don't even remember what sets were out in 2012, honestly. Was that the Joust? Was Kingdom's Joust out in 2012? I go Kingdom's Joust if that was 2012, but... why not use the ones from next... I think we should get a Demon faction. Yeah. I mean, that would be cool. All right, that's where that part goes. Yeah, sorry, I lost the image of my build. Am I going live tomorrow? Brad, I don't want to keep getting called Blake here. Brad, breaking up Brad, B-R-A-D. I get called a lot of random names in my stream sometimes. I still can't figure that out. No, I'm not. Usually Wednesdays I'm at the house, and I got another. I got to work on some content. Can't go live every night. I know I did go live yesterday to play a video game, which was kind of fun. I'll definitely be doing that again at some point here soon. Where is my 1x3? Oh, there it is. Oh gosh, don't even bring that back up, Doodle. I think we should have a unicorn faction to go along with the build a minifigure hide. There was actually a unicorn faction. I hate how much I know. In the CMF line, there's a unicorn shield and a unicorn figure, and you could technically use that as a unicorn faction. So, all right. I have no clue why people don't know your name, Barry. Gosh. I shouldn't have said anything. This is about to get out of hand, isn't it? Yeah, definitely recommend Pirates of Barracuda Bay if you can get that set. So, now you guys are just looking at my face while I stare at a Lego set. Yo, what's up, Bearded Bricks? I am really upset my camera died. Let's So again, maybe I can just tilt that down. No, that's just a very weird. That's just gonna be looking at, well, yeah. Oh, I hate that build a minifigure. Oh my gosh, the unicorn head was a disgrace, and I could only get the figure with it. That upset me to no end to have to do that. All right. Oh. Okay, when I got upset about them giving me the wrong part, well, you do need that part, actually. Oh my gosh, parts are just coming off left and right. Yeah, these older sets do not connect as well. All right, so I need... They were in the dark. They were legitimate. The part I needed was in the dark, and I couldn't... In a black part, of course, it got hidden by that. All right. This build is not going well for me. You have on the wrong shirt. What do you mean I have on the wrong shirt? I am building the Lion Knight's castle. I think I have the right shirt on. All right, now I need another one of the... Oh my gosh. This set is just giving me so many issues. All right. We're going to time you out there. I have any of you guys that go to brick cons. I'm kind of isolated here in Montana from anything like that. I mean, I get it. And yeah, it does suck. I know a lot. I wish a lot more people could come out to these types of things. But, yeah, I mean, I highly recommend if you can fly out. It's great. Joust and Lord of the Rings, but very pricey. This is the build and how it's coming. I do wish it was showing you guys. My camera died. All right. And now I am missing... Dang it. This is really starting to frustrate me that this part is missing. Well, now... That's not a new thing. Well, I do have a Black Falcon shirt, but I don't have any Black Falcon sets I'm going to build anytime soon. So, I do own 2 Hobbit sets, and I think I built them both on stream with Maticus at one point, or at different times. But I do own a few. I honestly am weird, and I pretty much prefer like Lego castle sets to like Lord of the Rings and Hobbit and other like fantasy stuff. And I love those sets. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I'll be honest, Helm's Deep doesn't do much for me. Compared to, like, I mean, even that castle, the Kingdoms one, prefer it way over that. So, just get a chart. It's not a BlackBerry phone, for the record. I'm just almost done building this, so I'm trying to get this done. Actually, I do have a brick, and I could set that up with a charging cord. I just have to take a second to go do that. All right, I need a 1x2 black piece, because that will at least... Dude, you did get a pretty good haul at BrickCon. It's a pretty solid haul. All right. I think if we ever got a good Goblin faction, it should be a raiding faction. I agree. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see what Lego does. I mean, Mayo, that's legitimately what this set is, honestly. When it comes down to it, I know I'm going to get some hate for saying that. It's legitimately just a bunch of blocks they put up on base plate and called it a castle. All right. Wait, is that a 1x6? No, it's a 1x8. Again, I don't see myself a good 1x8 here. I might just have to finish this off stream because this set is legitimately missing more pieces than I thought, and I thought I wouldn't need to find anything. I probably should have double checked that. I'm excited that one of the sets, the Royal Knight set, when I build that won't need that. Because that one, the person I got it from, like, built it and then sent it to me. So they double checked for me, which I'm very thankful for. Yeah, like, legitimately, I'm looking at, like, certain pieces it's asking for now, and I just don't see them. We only got a few more steps left. So, all right, I'm going to end the stream here because, I mean, when you guys can't see what I'm actually doing. But to the set itself, I need to go find some pieces for it to finish it. This is what we got to. So, I mean, next stream. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this on stream. I'm going to figure out that is. There aren't too many pieces. I'll just kind of throw them on, and then maybe I'll do a video with them at some point. It's kind of cool, though. You got that front gate there, and then you got a little area up here. That's really it. I've really stayed away from buying older castle sets. I love them, but just can't bring myself to spend the money. I don't know. I'm just such a collector. I like building stuff, but yeah. So, all right. We're going to end the stream here, guys. I appreciate you guys hopping in. I'm so sorry the turn the stream took. That was frustrating. That was very frustrating, some of these parts, trying to find them. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys in the next stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And don't forget, Viking stream should be happening at the end of this week. Also, Vikings video about the new Viking set once that gets dropped. So, once that happens, I'll see you guys then. And I can't wait to see you. But I'll talk to you guys in the next time. Bye.